What a mess. So we got a car torn apart. We got a bunch of tires halfway done. We got a car pretty much ready to go in the trailer. We got my shop still a mess. We got work to do on the toter. We got more loading to do. It's fun, ain't it?
Yep. This is
It's a job, but it's your job.
yeah, it's rewarding, especially when you start a new avenue and it blows up overnight like it did. It's
Oh yeah, the fan club thing.
Yep, we can't thank those guys enough for being a part of our fan club. And if you want more information on what we're talking about, or you would like to become a part of that, there's a link in the description below where you can find all of that.
Yep.
But anyways, other than that, we got a bunch of stuff to do, but we're getting there.
Yeah. So his fan club thing, he launched it last night, and man, went really well, blew up really good. It's awesome. Yep. Thank y'all. And that was his first podcast. Actually, I think we had a few, and
we had 4 podcasts that we were going to air, and while I was with Haley, we filmed a podcast, and I couldn't find the other podcast.
Yeah,
I lost the SD
card that it's on. So if we find that at some point, that'll be on there.
They'll come up, but as for now, mine and Haley's podcast was the first podcast to air.
Which is a pretty awesome podcast. I thought it was great, and looks like it's getting good response from everybody. I think somebody's jealous of Haley too. Miss Pepper.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got a lot to do, buddy. I just wanted to come in here and check you out because I'm fixing to get out and get after it myself. So, got a lot going on, dude.
Yep. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for being so supportive of us purchasing a new rig. I know there was a few negative things said about it.
We ain't worried about that.
No, it was
I'm
awesome.
taking people's advice. I'm quitting reading it. I ain't reading no more of the negativity.
It's
I'm just
awesome,
I'm gonna roll on.
We have so much support. So.
Yep. Thank y'all very much. Let's get to work.
Load one into the trailer.
Oh, and so the little gray trailer sold. The white motor home is sold. Like, all the paperwork's being handled right now. Got a good little family that's gonna pick it up out of Louisiana, and they're excited about it. And we're excited to move it. The white stacker is still for sale. We had a detail guy come over the other day and lay down a cleaning on it. It looks like new again, and it's ready to roll, guys. So if you know anybody in the market for a stacker, if we still got it by the time you see this, send them our way. It's a good price.
Within
really
reason,
good truck.
we can deliver next week on our
Yeah, we are going to be headed up with a motor home, not hooked to anything. So I could bring it up that way if somebody wanted it. So anyway, let us know. Later. So looks like you're on a load tire, but it's a different kind of load tire than we're used to, huh, Cat?
A little bit.
But we ain't no rookies when it comes to having to put load tires on.
Yeah,
huh?
we went from trying to get higher to now we're trying to get as low.
We're trying to get low. So the roof of the stacker, we need to make sure the roof of the car doesn't rub on there. So Chase is under there. Brian gave us his old load tires with this thing. He gave us 2 sets, one for each car, and you just put them on the back, and it lowers the car down, and then Chase is going to put a strap around the chassis to the rear end housing to try to pull it down just a little bit more. I think we need about a 1/2 inch right here, and we got it on some old shocks and stuff, and got the load off of it and all, so should be able to get her anchored down pretty easy in there. But we wanted to do this right now. This is Wednesday, rather than wait until Sunday when we're trying to leave Monday and figure out that we got to do this. So Brian done walked us through it. We just making it happen. You got it? Okay, we'll tighten up a little bit. Stop. Dude, when I say stop, like on the second stop at least, you need to stop. All right. Let me open this latch up. You're gonna have to pull up a little bit and get over about a couple inches. So turn to the right and pull up. All right. Turn to the left just a hair. Come on.
What not to do with the stacker 101.
So I've never messed with a hitch like this, and apparently we wasn't hooked up. Right.
I'd say.
Get the thing going.
Alright, so we were able to finally get our trailer situated after our last incident. And now we're fixing to put a car in the trailer, and somebody looks thrilled about this.
Just not. I don't like new. I don't like change.
So there you have it. We'll put you on a time lapse for this. So here we go.
You want me under there?
You can. Yeah. You might as well.
I was thinking I'd just come lean up on all these tires Rocky's got ready. Doing it to it right here, Cat. It's hot. And I ain't gonna sit here and complain though, because we've been cold and we've been complaining about the wind and the cold up north. So, but it's summertime down here, boys and girls.
Yes, well, it's still cold up north.
Yeah, we fix to go get some of that. Yep. So we got one in the trailer, and that wasn't too bad, but it wasn't bad for me because I was on the ground watching, but it's gonna take some getting used to. So yeah, it's gonna take some getting used to. So we'll I guess over time we'll get her figured out and it'll get easier. And once we get this car put back together, right now it's just a basic maintenance.
Well,
Got to get all the parts back on it.
next thing you got to look at too, the one that's in there, it's not going to be coming out with spray.
We hoping anyway. We'll see.
I mean, once it's latched down.
Yep, and we'll work from there. So anyway, that's that. We just got work.
We're just so proud of Sherry.
Yeah.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, babe.
Will you grab me a 7/16?
No.
Two 7/16 Frenches?
I will not. You were doing tires, I won't do that for you. No, hang on.
I'm kidding, Rock. I don't need one. That's what I get for picking on you.
Hey. Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday morning. As y'all have saw by now, we got one car in the trailer. Got another one almost ready. We've been, chipping away at it. I got a few things that I'm gonna work on today on Chase's new Toter home. And we're just finishing up around here, just getting ready to go out on the road, headed to Deer Creek. So Chase is gone this morning to get his tag and his license plate for the truck and trailer, and he should be back any minute. Adrian's gone to the grocery store, stocking us up on everything. We are going Saturday to Salt Pepper Oak, and they're hooking us up on the road again this trip. Mr. Eddie Smith with West Trucking's going to be with us. He's going to be riding with Chase and Rocky in the new big motorhome. So it's going to be a heck of an experience, y'all, and I just want to say I appreciate it. Chase appreciates it. The whole family appreciates it. We couldn't do it without all y'all support, so thank y'all very much. So there was only a few things on the Toter home and trailer that Brian Foy told us about. That Brian works a lot out on the road and everything. He wasn't able to race much, so he never got around to some of the things that I'm about to tell you to fix on here, but you know, it was on his list of things that needed to be done. So one of the things that, you know, like on the generator door compartment and stuff, it doesn't want to stay latched, so I got to do a little welding on the latch back there. The exhaust on the truck, he said the last time he had taken it out, it had gotten really loud all of a sudden, and he hadn't got under to look, but he felt like something had rotted. So I looked all underneath there, and it's got pipe that goes out and comes out on the other side, and I couldn't see anything wrong with any of it. And when I raised the hood right here coming out of the turbo, that big old pipe where it connects, it is done broke off right there. So that's why this thing's so loud in the cab. So I got the stuff yesterday to fix that.
It was right there.
On the,
No,
down the pipe. It's down the
no,
pipe.
missing a clamp.
Oh.
Where did that sucker go? Yeah, I guess it had to be.
Flips over. Like that.
All right, hold what you got, Chase. You may have to back up. Come down. Hey.
All right.
All right, love you.
See you later, man.
Bye, baby.
All right, Rob,
Love you.
look at that.
So we'll see. Now he had no exhaust going out the back,
Right.
and now he's got all the exhaust going out the back. So should be a much quieter ride in the cab. And there he is. Speaking of, and he put new windshield wipers on. Him and Rocky did, and got the windshield cleaned up, chipping away at it.
I think we're gonna go for a ride real quick once she leaves.
Let's go.
So that
See how she sounds.
Yeah.
We'll go unhook that generator, or you can drag it out like we do everything else.
Oh.
What's going on, everybody? Good morning. So I got this rear compartment back here. The latch was broke on it, and I got that fixed yesterday. Got the old toilet out, got a brand new one in. We are not holding out on y'all on a tour on this thing. It's just such a mess right now because we're trying to get everything packed in there and organized. We plan on going through and doing a tour on the truck and the trailer once we get everything done. So don't think that we're being mean or that we only shared it to fan club, because that's not true. They hadn't seen any more than what y'all have seen so far on this thing. So we are getting there slowly but surely. We still have a lot of work to do. It is Friday morning. I'm fixing to go haul some scrap metal that has to be hauled, and just get ready to get the day started here. So Chase is in here working, but I hear the radio on, so I'm gonna have to cut the cut the sound off when I first walk in because we'll get demonetized. So let's go in here and let's see if we can catch him working in here. How about that? And put my coffee down. Let's see what's going on in here. What's going on?
Not much.
Getting them tires ready, huh?
Trying to.
Oh, you got some new shocks.
Yeah, we're probably gonna start running those on the front.
Dude, please tell me you cut my gas off on my welder yesterday.
Yeah.
All right, well, I got work to do. I
What
can't
are you
just stand
working
in
on?
here while you playing.
What are you working?
I gotta go haul that scrap. Yep. All right.
What?
Did the grinder thing not work?
That's terrible.
What happened?
It's like out of balance, and then this machine, the base isn't rigid enough, so the machine's about to fly off the ground. It's terrible.
All right. What's the solution?
You go back to what we had. We go back to what we had.
That ain't gonna work. All right. You need that wheel. That's what I'm saying. You need that.
Well, I mean,
We got to figure out another
yeah.
way.
I shut the machine off and tried to grind the tire, and it still tried to throw the machine over because it's so rigid, and then I about cut the whole tread patch off of it because it's so aggressive that whenever it dug in, it
All right, then. Well, I'm gonna hook this on the charger.
So,
You don't have to do all that. It ain't gonna stay.
he got the wrong glass chest. Boo him. That hard-headed person.
What
What's up, bud?
Try not to cuss, boys.
Tell them what you said when I came out the Nico's with.
Oh, there's just a misunderstanding, apparently. We're going to pick up trays this long and this wide, and I needed an ice chest, like a real. And I said when we were pulling in, I want like a cheap ice chest.
They didn't have them.
So you just bought some styrofoam little bitty ones. We'll have to dump out the food in these things.
No, I've got a plan.
Okay.
I should have got another one so that I could tape. We're
There
gonna
you go. There you
stick
go.
them together.
Anyway, where are we going?
Salt, pepper, oak. To get
Quit, Ruby. Quit doing that, baby.
piles of food.
Yes. So Vincent and the guys with Salt, Pepper, Oak, they've hooked us up on 2 of our trips so far, like super good eating, just really good barbecue, macaroni and cheese, everything. And he's hooking us up again for this trip to Deer Creek.
If
So
you
we're
are
coming to pick it
local,
up.
if you are in our area, you're not gonna find better barbecue.
Even if you're not local, stay tuned because I talked to Vincent about it last time I was here, and I was telling him how good the brisket was heated up because he sent it to us frozen, sent it with us frozen, and we put it in a crock pot, and man, when it heated up, that was some good eating right there. So it can be thawed out, and it's just as good, probably not just as good, but it's good as it is straight off the smoker. So he is working on getting his he said it's another health thing that he's got to get approved to be able to ship it out frozen. There's some paperwork's got to be done, and he's working on that right now. And as soon as that's done, then we will pass that on to y'all, how you can get some good stuff shipped to you. It's a beautiful noise right there.
His favorite noise is styrofoam rubbing together.
Well done, man. Well done.
All right, we'll see y'all at Salt Pepper.
So we're gonna give y'all a little tour right here in a second. So dining area, obviously you can sit down and eat. Very nice in here. Got some racing memorabilia on the wall right here. The Hunt family, they've been around racing a long time. So, and this is Vincent.
What's up, guys? Salt Pepper Oak, Kapalama Road, past Christian, Mississippi, north of the interstate, 16940. I keep saying Kapalama Road, but it's dry. They're killing me on the lives with the road. But yeah, so Gulf Coast Golf Cart right in the back. We're open Fridays and Saturdays, 11 till sold out. Hopefully we're going to move, fingers crossed, we're going to move into Thursday, Friday, Saturdays pretty soon. But we're going to take you out back, show you the pits we built.
Let's go check it out.
So these were built, my brother built them, my brother and my father. My brother was the main fabricator. My father came in when he needed to help us build them. But they're two 1,000 gallon repurposed propane tanks. So we can see this is 2 fat right here. And then we have Lottie Mae. Lottie Mae is actually named after my grandmother.
Go ahead.
So she was a cook. Granted, don't hurt yourself.
That
It's
is
about 90
mighty
pounds.
fine right there.
It's heavy, huh? So you can see these old tanks. They're
Go
3/8,
ahead.
almost some of them off to 1/2 inch thick. So we can maintain, 225 are running right now, 250. And you can see just the kind of the size of the fire that we'll run. I mean, we're running 250 off of that.
That
So
is
it's all wood, no gas barbecue. It's
got
hot. You
the
can feel the
name
heat.
tag on 2 fat there.
2
too.
fat and Lottie Mae.
Go ahead.
Lottie Mae's our brisket cooker, so she's cooked all the briskets, all the pork butts. She's our long cooker. So we cooked all that meat yesterday.
Yeah.
And then today we're finishing chickens and turkeys. I cooked y'all's burgers on here today, this morning and stuff like that. So yeah, this is what we do. It's different than what everybody else does, just because it's actual wood.
Yeah.
We don't commercialize barbecue. It's craft. Whatever we don't sell, we have to throw away.
Right.
So it's come get it, and when it's sold out, it's out.
I like that.
But yeah, this is our little nook.
So I dabbled on this on a video coming here about the frozen possibly being able to ship stuff.
Yeah,
I know
so-
frozen's bad to say, but it was great for us out on the road that you hard froze it for us and we were able to put it in a crock pot.
If you case by case situation, I'm trying to work it out.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yes.
So with y'all, it's like you'll see today it's not frozen because you're only going for
Right.
7 days. But like we're looking at ways to ship our cheesecakes because we make 2 cheesecakes in house. We're looking at ways to ship briskets too, because they're frozen. They're great reheated if it's a long period of time, but you got about 7 days. So
Yeah.
if you're a local person or if you're, you want something for graduation next week, like we're doing cold plates for graduation. So you can come in, get a cold brisket. I give you reheat instructions. You throw it in your oven. It's ready for graduation parties, right? And I think we talked to.
We can say it, even the frozen was on point.
Yeah, and that was something we
That
kind
was
of,
awesome.
when I told your mom,
That was
hey,
an
we're gonna throw something
experiment
together,
kinda deal.
So
Yeah.
this is we got a little more organization
Good
and
deal.
a little more pinned down on what we're gonna do, but.
Yeah.
It case by case. So if
Okay.
somebody messaged me and say, "Hey man, what do you think about this, and this?" I try to do what I can for them.
Absolutely.
I mean, we out here hustling.
That's right.
That's all we can do.
So this is what I called a back of Diamond Head, and you may have said that,
That's
but
it.
the
The
back
pass.
of Diamond Head. So
I never knew it was Pass Christian address. So
Yeah.
I grew up in Hancock County, but I moved and I lived in Baton Rouge for the last 12, 13 years. So this was always back of Diamond Head.
Yeah.
It never was Pass Christian, you know what I mean? But if you know it as the kill, some
Yeah,
people know it
yeah,
as a kill,
that's
but
right.
it is
Yeah.
100% back of
Yeah.
Diamond Head.
Yeah. Good deal.
So y'all are leaving now. So just either crock pot that would probably be the easiest. It's in chunks. They got some buns for that. That's pork butt. We're gonna do some dirty rice there. That's a brisket dirty rice. Some red beans and rice here. Pork butt there. Then we're gonna have meatloaf. So same thing with the meatloaf you did last time. It's whole now. You can either slice it cold and throw it in there like how that would be, or you can just heat it up cold. The mac and cheese. Y'all give Chase a little scoop of that mac. Let's see if he approves. You know what I mean? The Chase mac approved. And the quarters, just throw them in a Ziploc, but they need it cool. So we'll leave this out. We'll keep those in. What do we got here? And then these are 7 burgers. So for one night for burgers. We probably just walk that out like that. And we'll bag these 2. And bring me a little bag of ice, babe. We'll throw a little ice on there. Keep that for the coats. Right there. Where's Mama Squirrel at?
She had to work today, yeah.
Thank you.
Gotta get them. That's right. Get them lined out where we can be gone for a week.
And y'all own the house in Tucson on Pass Road, right?
Yes, sir.
Y'all own that for
So
a
we've
while,
got
huh?
some of their mac and cheese right here that
That was her idea.
they've
your
got
idea?
for us. So
kinda
let's
both.
get
We
into
just
it.
jumped on it.
Jumped on the opportunity, huh?
That's so good.
Like you paid.
Vincent, I approve.
That's Chase Holland.
Got it going on.
You gotta come to Kapalama Road, back of Diamond Head to get it. Alright, we good. So that should,
Couple on the drive.
you see what I'm saying? They're killing me on the live. They're telling me I don't know their address, and I don't know the address. It's in the back.
You want a bag for that?
Let's get, give me a brown bag. We'll bag it up real quick.
2 of them or one?
Let's do 2 because it's heavy.
He's still back over here.
He's got a chocolate chip cookie.
Let me see.
Broke it up. She broke it into pieces. That sucker
Break
didn't
it
dig
up.
around.
Some of that's mine.
Somebody,
No,
they might
it
come
ain't.
up with my chocolate chip cookies.
No, it ain't.
She's better at it than I am. Well, man, we appreciate y'all stopping in.
Thank
Thanks.
y'all very much.
You know,
We
this is-
appreciate it.
We enjoy it, and I'll get with
Beautiful place here. I hope it takes.
the wife's an interior designer, so
I
I had
love
a.
it, man. It is very nice.
I had a little shoe in there, but you know, the only thing I've ever done is run restaurants. So I've been in it for the last 20 years, and I've done it for a lot of other people. So this was our little time to do it for ourselves, you know.
Very nice.
It was going to be a food truck, but we actually ran up on this building, and it was like, man, it was actually easier and cheaper to do this than to build a whole trailer, you know. So I was excited. I tried to reach out to Dirt Bank to see if I can get a mobile home trailer through them. I ain't getting no response, so I don't know. So I had to come with a building, know what I mean?
Yeah. Y'all heard that?
That Dirt Bank, holla at me, let me know. I need a sponsor, you know. I'm looking for a sponsor too. Topa Chica walked out on me. I thought we were gonna get a Topa Chica sponsorship. You know, we do a live show on Fridays called Firebox Friday where we wrap briskets, we talk barbecue and all that stuff. And you know, Topa Chica came in and they left, and you know, I got my drink sponsors. It's too hot out there, man. I need to hydrate. You know, so who knows? But all right, we'll get this out.
right.
You ready?
Thank you, Ben.
What are you grabbing?
Cookie.
Alright, so I'm waxing this thing up right now, and we're fixing to roll it off into the box. I gotta hit the doors and stuff. Anyways, so once I get done with that, I'll load this thing up, and we'll be ready to go. No, anyways, they're working on that. I'm trying to clear us a path. This is all the tools and stuff that we've got to bring with us. Once this is out of here, we can focus on loading that stuff up.
Hey, Chase.
Hey,
Vernon Hill Jr. sent us a box right there. Jump up in.
check this out. JR1 Motorsports sent us one of these around about this time last year, and I love it. I use it anytime I'm washing or anything like that. You can get your logo custom engraved into the top of it. This is plastic. It's got a rubber O-ring. Man, just a fine product. And it's tall enough to where you're not having to run your wing nut all the way down. And then we've got some flanged body bolt washers. And then we have just the engine plate right here that you can cover your intake up with whenever you're not using your engine. So thank you again to Mr. Verlin for hooking us up with all of these awesome products. There's a link in our description that you can find all of these products, as well as several other 3D printed awesome things that they produce. So thank you again. Vernon. Yep. Sorry. Yep. Thank you. I'm gonna get back to waxing this car. Alright, so they are fixing to strap the 21 in up there. It's loaded up. and we are fixing to run the lift gate up on this one and get it strapped in. So, put it on time. It's tied up here. Tell you what. And I'm claustrophobic, so. Anyways, get out of here.
Bring it out, straighten it.
So then, oh,
Guess what, y'all?
rain.
It's raining.
You know why? Because we're trying to
Trying to
work.
load up. So I can only show y'all a little bit real quick.
So, anyways, hopefully. His message in the manufacturer.
right here. What we show?
Right here.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful. So we're trying to get everything organized. We got the wheels off and the feet off of the spring smasher and got it secured to the floor. We got a bunch of tires in here. He's got a bunch of. He's getting pretty
They can't
organized.
See all that. You got to be a member of the Patreon to see all that.
Nah.
Yeah. They need a. They're paying for it, so they deserve to see it before these people do.
I'll put hands on it for y'all. So he's kidding. We that's what everybody's giving us a hard time about, obviously. But like we've told y'all, nothing's gonna change. So we have not showed everybody everything because we have been working hard. This thing somewhat loaded and organized and let's see what he's got in here. He really ain't got much going on here.
He's right. It should be perfect.
But anyway, we are fixing to work on the shop cabinet right now. We got a motor cabinet down here that the motor's in. We got fuel cabinets back there. We got a drum of fuel on each side. We got our weld machine in here. Got it going on. Both of the cars are in the trailer. There, I don't know if you can see this at the back of one of them and the front of the other one's up here. So they are in and loaded. Got a lot of merchandise here that we'll have at the trailer, and that's something that we hadn't had in the past, is because every time somebody comes to the pits and Avery's got the cart up top, we hadn't had anything. So now we've got enough room in here to haul some merch in the trailer, so maybe we'll have what you want when you come by the trailer, but we're getting there. It's a slow process, but we're getting there. Right, Bubba?
Yes, sir.
Getting there.
Absolutely.
Yep. All right. So that's an update.